When we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl said this, and if you know anything about Viktor Frankl's history, you will find that a fascinating quote from what happened with him. And if you don't, just go and look it up. You'll find it a fascinating story. So what does it mean to change ourselves? What does that really mean? Does it mean becoming somebody different, somebody other than who we are? Well, it's actually really interesting, and I'm gonna give you 3 examples of changing ourselves without changing who we are. And the first one is this. Marcus Buckingham said that growth is not becoming somebody else. Growth is becoming more of who we really, really are. And so this is what we're looking for in our growth. We're looking to become more of who we really are. And so that is one of the keys for this. And I'll tell you a quick story of one of my clients who discovered that in spite of a lifetime of working in an accounting kind of role, she realized that actually she's got more talents. She's in fact in her sort of top 10 talents. She's got 2 highly relational ones, 2 highly impacting ones, and that she actually wanted to start shifting her career, not to become less of a management and leadership expert, but more of doing it, being true to herself, building relationships, and especially re-establishing some relationships that she'd been ignoring. And this is becoming more of who she really is, more of being true to herself. That's a great example. Now, the second way that I think we can change is reprogramming our limiting beliefs. And here I want to use the example of somebody, Mandla, who approached me many, many years ago. And Mandla had many limiting beliefs, including beliefs around responsibility and all sorts of things. And some of you will have heard me tell this story. But basically what Mandla did to change himself is he connected with me around a 3-part process that I've now actually got as part of my model, and that is connect, stimulate, challenge. So connecting, we connect with each other, he connects with himself. Stimulate, try and see another way of looking at things, and then challenge, see what we can do that will go different. And this was a process for changing mindsets, and especially those limiting beliefs. And so that was quite successful for Mandla. And then the third way that I believe we can change ourselves when we can't change a situation is becoming more conscious. And conscious is really, really interesting. Consciousness includes becoming aware of why we're here, what our purpose is, what impact we want to have on the world. And so this is quite a big key. And here I want to give an example of another client of mine who this year really went inside and said, I think the answers I seek are actually inside of me. And if that is true, then I want to be able to discover that and seek the solutions inside of me. And she did. She followed many, many processes of looking and becoming conscious and aware, and eventually discovered a purpose around joy. And in fact, some other things came out, like the need for her to be on a team. She's a team player. The need for her to be, very aware that of the problem-solving role that she plays. She's a great manager in that sense as well. And then also that she's a connector. She wants to connect with people in order to help them. And so this became a big thing for her and really resulted in a whole new career of purpose that she's fully embracing now. So this makes it really interesting. What is bugging you about your situation? Where are you being bugged about your situation? What are you challenged about changing yourself? Are you challenged to discover who you really are, to awakening to your essence? Are you challenged to reprogram those limiting beliefs? Or are you maybe challenged to become more conscious and aware of who you are and what your impact on the world needs to be? Let's have a bit of a conversation around that. That's where we're at this week with this quotation. Thank you for listening. I look forward to engaging with you in the chat below or above, wherever it might be. Let's do that. Thank you.